What is the minions that are engaging in sexual violence while they're pacing around in engineered light. I'm documenting on my podcast what is touching, flashing with direct light on this box that says fragile while demons are driving in parking lot. That's impossible light. They're all monitoring. They're in directed light, and they are also under what is the fake sun. Pay attention, because this is a psychopath. This is a demon-possessed one who is monitoring and engaging in what is an impermissible threat, and I'll throw this demon in federal prison. This is what the people of the state engage in routinely, and she is monitoring me while she's engaging in that. And I want to be clear, this is directed light, and this is also 7GZR009. They're demons that are touching me with direct light while they're crossing path. And this is the fake sun. 10:58 yesterday. I captured video at 10:59 a.m. And where am I? I'm not sitting in the same position. That is speaking to what is in conflict with what the entity is doing, keeping at the same place right over me. In addition to what is directed light flashing inside while demons cross path. Demons cross path, demons cross path, all right? Maintaining presence around me, and doing so while I'm in Rancho Cucamonga directly over my head at the same time? I don't think so. In its zenith, remaining stationary for hours. I was here at 8:35 a.m. All right, the entity keeping a light source, but also yesterday at 8:35 p.m. a.m. I was at Rancho Cucamonga. I've also documented the time of 8:35 a.m. while I'm on this same route, which is HOLT Boulevard going to Pomona, and I certainly didn't stop at any Starbucks, and there was no light source that remained stationary on this side of the Starbucks that would result in this sort of light activity, which the actual sun would not result in this. This, if it was actually the sun being over the building, light is not going to be aimed horizontally. Actually, this is aiming at an angle in order to necessarily touch. This is a molestation. And the government shall be prosecuted in the people of the state as a sex offender that it is. But back to the point at hand, at 10:59 a.m., after getting off of the bus and capturing video at the same intersection where I returned after 6 p.m. and the entity kept that light source in alignment with me at Carino's Italiano, at 10:46, I proceeded to walk north of Day Creek, remaining in Rancho Cucamonga. Today, I remain at the same seat inside of the Starbucks on Montclair, at the same Starbucks where I arrived not until 2:22 p.m. last Sunday. Nonetheless, at the same time, you have what is the fake sun that is here over my head, while I am also being molested with directed light, and while I am standing beside and in between Victoria Arbor's third-party facilitating venue, where FedEx is present in the path, stalking in the path, while demons are also seeking to touch me with directed light while I'm standing on that sidewalk and the fake sun is right over my head. That is not what this is necessarily going to be the case with regard to stalking with a light source. I am inside of the Starbucks, looking up, and the light source remains over me. This is not over Day Creek. I am not able to see this in this same position over Day Creek, but that's what I documented. And this is showing what is stalking with a light source that is not possibly the sun. This maintenance of a zenith over my head while I'm in a different city today and remaining in one seat, literally inside of the building, as opposed to what is being in motion from leaving Panera Bread to going to what is getting off from Route 66 at Day Creek and Foothill to walking north of Day Creek and then going to what is the Paul Bayan Library, where the entity, as I'm capturing its still images, is maintaining a fake sun while I'm walking through the property of Victoria Gardens. That is not over the light source is, the sun is not over the Holt Boulevard and Ramona Avenue intersection over the Starbucks. And the actual sun is not going to remain here for an excess of 2 hours. All of this is showing what is stalking with light. And this is just this one venue. At 10:58 a.m., remember, the purpose of capturing is showing you what is very, very precise maintenance of a fake sun over the computer lab window of the Fontana Lewis Library. And what else did you see? Just like you saw in here, directed light that you saw flashing inside. This is directed light that's even underneath a table. And going to this extent to touch, and inside of the Fontana Lewis Library, the computer lab, that fake sun is in this manner, directly over that window that faces Arrow Boulevard in the city of Fontana, over that Fontana Lewis Library, as I look out the window and show you what is bird tech that's engaging in group stalking. This is impossible, all right? That would never be the case. It's also not hovering over the Daniel Landeros law office at the same time, all right? None of it is coexisting. Each and every single last one of them are mutually exclusive. And so this is 11:03 a.m. and I've also documented at this time, I remain in Chino, California. That's the Landeros law office. I go to the Chino branch library. This is April 12th I'm referencing, at 11:09 a.m. And Andy's keeping a fake sun right here today because this is where I'm at. This is in no way going to result in being over the roof, directly over my head, and at the entrance of the Chino branch library. It is in no way remaining over Mercy House at 45 South Bondview, which I documented at 11 and 11:05 a.m. on March 14, 2022. It is not over the roof of the Fontana Lewis Library. It is not going to be over the entrance of that city of Rancho Cucamonga Library as it was yesterday. This is stalking with a light source and demons touching with the light, directed light, while they are stalking in a drive-through focused on me. And that's, you know that by the directed light conduct, 8RZC923, just like that light show I captured in the parking garage. All right, this is P.O.C.